we go in search of happiness.
Boston area psychiatrist Robert Waldinger says there is a formula for happiness, and he's happy to share it.
Happiness falls into two main categories. One is that experience of being happy right now. Am I happy talking to you? And yes, I am. And in another hour or so, something annoying might happen and I won't be happy.
You might still be talking to me.
Right. Then there is a more enduring kind of happiness. Basically, the feeling that life is meaningful, that life is worthwhile.
What keeps us healthy and happy as we go through life?
Happiness comes, you guessed it, not from money, looks, or fame. True happiness comes from meaningful human relationships. How do you measure a relationship?
We think all relationships have some benefit, but the 3 o'clock in the morning relationship, the person you could call if you were really hurting or in trouble, we think everybody needs one of those. At least one, right? But you could be a shy person.
I'm counting, you know.
Yeah, well, and we asked our original participants, who could you call in the middle of the night if you were sick or scared? Some people could list several people, some people couldn't list anybody. And some of those people who couldn't list anybody were married.
300 million adults in the world today live in total loneliness.
John Clifton, CEO of Gallup, says its latest polls show loneliness is a major reason that global unhappiness is at an unprecedented high.
We are experiencing more stress, more sadness, more anger, more physical pain, and more worry than we have in the history of Gallup's tracking.
In a recent book, Clifton argues for action, writing that leaders should make their citizens' happiness a top political priority, right up there with, say, economic growth. Worldwide, he does point to a few bright spots.
If the way that you define happy is how much fun people have, then the happiest people in the world live in Latin America. And I think they also have shown us the power of social connections and having great friendships.
Is it possible to teach someone how to have more friends?
It is. It is.
In fact, Danielle Byer-Jackson does it for a living. If we don't have a supply of really good friends after college or around college age, are we pretty much doomed?
Oh, not at all. As long as you can make it a priority to have one daily meaningful social interaction, you can make a friend anytime. There is research that finds it takes about 50 hours to make an acquaintance, about 90 hours to make a good friend, and 200 hours to make a best friend. So we've got to clock those hours.